You deserve to lose that point, Kyle. Two chances to come forward there, especially on that first forehand. Novak was falling over 20 feet behind the baseline. That should have been an overhead in the air, and then he should have even come in on that last one.
Why didn't he crunch that overhead?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like he restarted the point.
Got to put these games away against Novak. Cannot let him get back the juice. He's come back to bite you on the backside.
It was funny to hear Medvedev talk to us the other day after his win against Rublev, because they played against each other in the juniors growing up in Russia.
Since about 6 years old, right?
Yeah. And Medvedev, he tells the story of when they played in the 10 and unders, John, and then just like we do here in the U.S., they played sets to 4. And he said, you wouldn't believe it, even in playing sets to 4, I would play for 3 hours because I would just hit moon balls if I needed to win the match, lobs. Because I always laugh when parents come up to me and their kids are playing junior tennis. They said, oh, they lost, but the kid was a pusher. He just hit moon balls. You know, like I said, well, they say that's not tennis. I said, of course it's tennis. That's exactly what tennis is.
That's all we could do.
Yeah, that's tennis. So you better figure it out. I guess Medvedev figured it out.
It helped that he grew to success.
Won't win you a lot of matches in the ATP Tour. You will have to evolve the tactics, right?
Exactly. If you can figure out at 9 or 10, good chance you can figure out at 19 and 29 and 39.
I hope, Patrick, you get to commentate on a 3-hour moonball match sometime in your career.
Toe to toe, he looks good. He's got good weight of shot, beautiful off both sides. But you give these top players in the world an opening and they jump on it straight away. There. Perfect example. Gave Medvedev a small opening and he hit one good forehand cross court and 90% chance of winning the point. You give that same shot to Chris O'Connell or a lot of other players, it's still 50-50.
O'Connell's made his way through the futures and challenges. Is it fair to suggest that at that level you can get away with winning matches without making too many mistakes?
Yeah, absolutely.
As opposed to needing to beat your opponent?
Yeah, because the players on that level don't have that one weapon or that big finishing skill where they can hurt you in those moments. That's why you can walk out to the practice courts of a futures event or a challenger event and go, oh my God, these guys hit the ball great. Because there's not much difference between the way they play and hit the ball in practice to the way Medvedev would in practice, but in the match there's a big difference. But that's normal. We're talking about the majority of tennis players. When we speak about Medvedev, we're talking about one of the few players in the world that has the ability to do everything.
You know, after you play an hour and a half of intense tennis, it's a matter of if you can keep it up for 3 hours. And that was my mindset, is like, I can play like this for 3 hours. If I need to, I'll stay there all night. And I wanted her to bring that level long match. And if you can do that, that's good job. You've done better than me, but you have to do that 3 hours because I'll stay out there.
Do da, do da, la da do do dee dee.